Hey, girl kitties. Winkety wink. Look at you. Look how handsome you are. Can you see yourself? What's the matter today? You've been extra meowy today. I know. What's the matter? Oh. What? You not feeling the best? Your nose is wet. You just crotchety and grumpy? Huh? Are you just crotchety and grumpy today? Look at that handsome, majestic kitty. Look how handsome he is. Are you half asleep? I half asleep. I see blinking lights. Why do I see blinking lights? Oh, give me a kiss. Bigga, chubby bubby. You love it. Yes, you do. All right. Go enjoy yourself. Don't get into trouble. Today, my brother took his truck in to be looked at a local garage. I don't know what's wrong with it. He doesn't seem to maintain anything. It's not that old of a truck. It's only a few years old. My car's 21 years old and been through hell and back. And the driver's door doesn't open from the outside. I have to reach across from the passenger side, and the windows leak, and the air conditioner doesn't work, and the heat only works on high, and it has a tape player in there that works sometimes, but you have to stick your finger in the hole and jiggle it about. Oh boy, brain's going in another direction that shouldn't go today, so I'm going to try to steer it straight. Yeah, I don't have much planned for today. Rick is waiting to hear they're going to look at his truck and let him know. And I hope they don't talk him into something stupid. He's got sucker stamped on his forehead. He needs to rub that off. He needs to be more cynical and more wary of expenditures. Like me. I'm cheap. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. That didn't sound good, did it? I guess it depends who you are. Yeah. Well, Friday is the opening of Odd Couple, and I will be doing ushering. That way, when you help people find their seat and you hand out programs, then you get to watch the play. Yeah. And community theater plays around here are like $15 a ticket. Too rich for my blood. And if I want to see any of my friends in any of the shows around here, I have to actually volunteer help or do something to be able to come see it. And this place is only not even 5 miles from home, so it's the closest theater place around, so I like to help out as much as I can with any of the groups that do things up at the Civic Center. Yeah, the other day I had panic attack, and I don't like it. And I've been staving off depression lately by watching as much comedy as possible on YouTube. I think I know every comedian there is out there, and just when I think I know all of them, I come across something new, which is really awesome about the internet. There's something called dry comedy, which is clean humor, not dirty. And also Native American have their own circuit of entertainment. Who knew? This is cool. This is great. And then some guy backstage yesterday told me of a Canadian show set in Saskatchewan called Corner Gas. So I binge watched the whole first season last night, and I went to bed about 5 in the morning. It is so friggin' funny. I laughed so friggin' hard. Oh my God. It's so funny. That's my humor, man. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Yeah. So I'll be watching this, 6 seasons? So I'll be binge watching more of that. Yeah, this place is a total friggin' mess. Looks like it looks worse than a Goodwill exploded. It looks like a dump. Anyone stepping foot in here would take a look and run away. It's very disorganized, very cluttered. I don't want to be a hoarder. My mother turned out to be like a hoarder, like a magpie, collecting shiny things and surrounding yourself with crap, barricading and hiding inside. And that's probably why. Like when people do that kind of thing when their loved one dies or a situation has changed in their family. And I think emotionally it's so they just hide. They hide in their stuff. Now, I was always taught, since my parents grew up in the Depression era when they were little kids, that you don't waste things and you don't throw things away. And when I was a kid, you know, if you outgrew your clothes and they were still wearable, people take those clothes to church and people could go and, you know, see if there was something there that their kids could wear or whatever. You'd like trade and things like that, which was cool. People don't seem to do that kind of thing anymore. I like thrift stores because it helps people out and I can donate stuff that I can't use anymore that's still really good. And most of my clothes come from Goodwill. And most people would not admit that. I just bought my dining room chair and tables recently from a thrift place. I got a lot of stuff in here that either people thrown away, donated, given to me, or whatever. That's why the place looks like such a mess. And I just don't throw anything away, and I don't want to do that. That is the beginning of the end, and I don't want to do that. But it's like, well, you know, I know how much that cost when I bought it 10 years ago, but I don't have that kind of money now if I had to replace it, so you hold on to it. Really? I have to get out of that mindset. And yeah, I've been fighting depression lately. Winter weather doesn't help. And thank God I got the furnace back on. Because I'd been a month without a furnace and it was friggin' cold. Yeah. Like a little space heater was just dying trying to keep it warm enough in here. So now I have to worry about decluttering and throwing away stuff and all that. Finding something maybe I can sell so that I'll have enough money to buy a microphone so that I can start trying to do voiceovers. But then I have this issue where that tooth broke and this edge of this other tooth is really sharp and biting in and getting into my lip. So my lip's puffy from rubbing on the tooth. It's always something. And if you're a voiceover, you need to be able to speak and enunciate and all that good stuff. You can't do that when your mouth's all messed up. So there's a bunch of stuff I have to attend to. My to-do list changes, but it's still there. And I still have a decent-sized to-do list. Yeah. How long have I jabbered on? Oh, too long. Well, I'll be waiting to hear from my brother when they tell him what's wrong with his truck or whatever. I'm laying money if there's something that'll be fixed, he's not going to have it done by today, that's for sure. Yeah, it's kind of cold and bleary and all that. I'm going to make vegetable soup. A big pot of vegetable soup is great on a cold, bleary day. Bleary, is that a word? I don't think it's right for this. Anyway, that'll be good. That's always like a hug. A soup hug, if that makes any sense. Upward and onward.